For this final step, you're going to need the last two pieces from this bag if you're using the kit, which are the cocktail stick and the twine. The twine needs to be cut into 16 equal-sized pieces. It's about 40 centimetres long, so to do that you're going to fold it in half, cut it once, then fold each half in half again, and cut it again. And one more time. And I've just realised I can't count and that this is going to be 8 pieces and not 16. So sorry about that. Ignore the piece on your chart that says 16 pieces and only cut it into 8. They need to be, just check that I have got that right. Yeah, so they need to be about 1.5 inches long, 4 centimetres long roughly each. Once you've cut it into those sections, you need to unravel the 3 plies of the twine. It's made up of 3 separate pieces and you want to take those pieces apart. So do that for each of these lengths. You just have to kind of untwist them and they'll come apart very easily. Once you've done that, you want to line them all back up again so that they're in one bundle. Just put them to one side. Then you need to take your cocktail stick and it's got a pointy end and a blunt end. You need to slide the pointy end in between a couple of stitches in your mouse's hand and you want it to go in front of the pipe cleaner. So it'll take a little bit of wiggling. But you kind of, and be very gentle, you don't want to break the cocktail stick. You kind of keep wiggling it, it will make its way through that hand part. You want it to be a tight fit because you don't want it to just come out at any time. So you want the blunt end at the top and the pointy end at the bottom. Next you're going to get some glue. I'm just going to bend this away from her clothes because we don't want to get glue on her clothes. And you want to put quite a bit of glue all around the ending point of this cocktail stick. And then what you're going to do is split this bundle in half, roughly, it doesn't have to be perfect, and pop the cocktail stick over the top, over the bottom half, and then wrap it around, wrap the remaining pieces around. Just let that sit there. Take a piece of cream thread, so you want one strand folded in half with a loop at the end, exactly as we've done for all the other stitching. And we are going to stitch this bundle around the cocktail stick. So the first thing you need to do is wrap the thread all the way around that bundle and put your needle through the loop just to hold it. Then you can stitch through the centre of the bundle and then kind of wrap around a little bit more and stitch a bit more. So you're stitching and binding at the same time. And then you can do some, this is where her legs get in the way a bit, do some wrapping. You want it to be held on there really tightly, so wrap it round quite a lot. Just check that we've got that on there enough. Once you get to the end of your wrapping of the loops, just make a couple of stitches through the bundle. Use your hemostat to pull the needle out, and this is just going to secure the end of the thread. So I'd make probably 2. You just have to avoid the cocktail stick obviously in the middle. Pull it through tight, snip off the excess, and then we're just going to neaten up this bundle of twine to make it look more broom-like. So start by snipping off the end, and you can shape it a little bit at the sides, so maybe make the sides a little bit shorter, however you like. Just grab any stragglers. And then we're going to trim the top part as well. So again, just avoiding the cocktail stick, work your way around and trim all these rough bits off so you've got a nice flat bit at the top to make it look more broom-like. And she's done. I'll get rid of all that fluff, and then you can just shape her arms and legs however you want them. So maybe she's waving and holding her broom, and she's got her head a little bit down because she's kind of a little browbeaten, and you can prop her up, you can stand her up by using the tail as well. So you just have to play around and get things in the right place. And there's Cindermouse.